Movie Magic 96, your one-stop shop for all things movies. From reviews, unboxings, and collections, I'm here to celebrate the magic of cinema. Now, let's roll the film. Today, I'm going to be checking out 2022's short indie horror film titled Enter the Room. Brief backstory. The director of the film, Harry Waldman, messaged me on Instagram telling me how he liked my content and asked if I would check out his film. And just saying that sentence out loud is so cool to me. It's never happened before, so I was pumped for this opportunity. If you haven't heard about the film, its genre is a psychological thriller. I will say I'm not as well versed in the thriller genre as I am in slashers or just straight up horror. Fans also have a debate over what to define a film like The Silence of the Lambs or Seven. Now, quick summary, as stated on IMDb, a young adult, Brian, is visited by his brother Jeremy, who needs a place to stay as he settles into his new city. The two polar opposite personalities begin to clash as Jeremy's presence possesses a threat to Brian's way of life. Brian's uptight personality and unreasonable living standards rub off on Jeremy, creating an incredible amount of tension. Bad blood stemming from a traumatic past event reveals the shocking truth of the brothers' current situations, as Brian struggles to differentiate between reality and his worst nightmares. Now, to me, that's a great premise for a movie, and if you needed any more convincing to watch it, it has 327 awards and another 185 nominations. Those accolades include, but not limited to, the Platinum Remy Award given by the World Fest in Houston for Best Long Shorts in the Suspense and Thriller category, and 2023's honorable mention for Best Horror/Thriller Short at the Frankly Film Festival. One last thing, it has a 9.2 out of 10 on IMDb's website. The film stars Rich Holton and Jeremy, and Peter Masney as Brian. Peter is best known for his guest starring roles on shows such as Homicide Hunter, Buried in the Backyard, and the movie Imago. And Rich is best known for Happily Never After, Alex/October, and an episode of Chicago PD. As you watch the trailer, you immediately see something is off with Brian. Jeremy continuously apologizes to try to make ends, but it doesn't do any good. Brian is very convincing at playing a distressed individual. He makes it very clear that he wants Jeremy to pay rent, then the next line stated tells him not to worry about it. But after that, he breaks down costs of rent in a spreadsheet on his computer. It seems like he's gaslighting him heavily. Jeremy tries his best to ease the tension, but is to no avail. Just on a personal note, I can never be as calm as Jeremy. I'd be out of there so fast. I did want to know more about their backstories though. Was Brian always like this growing up? I will say I did draw some comparisons to 2014's Creep, although that was shot in the found footage style and the two men didn't know each other. Brian also speaks to his mom in the same way as he does to Jeremy, so we know it's not a Jeremy problem. The instrumental starts off slow and builds tension as the score gets louder. It's disturbing to see how quickly things go off the rails with Brian's mental state and then back down to reality. Brian gets an email from someone named Laura stating that I'm truly sorry for your parents. Stay strong, Brian. We find out that the twist is Brian is actually subliminally talking to himself when we as the audience think it's him talking to his brother. At the end, we find out why Brian acts the way he does, and I couldn't imagine how awful a situation that would be to be in. But the unreliable eyes of Brian tell an untrue story of current events. I'd love to in any way help directors and talented individuals succeed. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Helping support one another in any way you can. So go message a content creator and let them know how you enjoy their material. Or go pick up a camera and start to direct yourself. Hell, Kevin Smith made a black and white film set in one location for $27,000 and that kickstarted his career. At the end of the day, you never know. Follow your dreams. Have you seen this film or are you going to check this film out based on my review? Let me know down below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check me out on Instagram at MovieMagic1996. Thank you so much for everything, and go watch a movie today.